Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and welcome back to Let's Play Fatal Frame, Maiden of Black Water. This is episode 16, and Miyu has found her mother in the ghost marriage shrine that we saw as Ren in sort of a dream state, but we've actually come up here, split off from the swampy graveyard, and found our mother in a box where she was trying to get ghost married, and she seems very convinced that it is too late for her. But we're going to try to take her down the mountain, which probably just requires us to get back to the cable car. And since we already fought the old lady ghost again, I can't feel like there's another boss ghost around here. No. But we do have some maidens. Really? It didn't count? Okay, I'm like trapped in a corner here. There's like 3 of them. Alright, I need to get off of this veranda. Mother, stop getting grabbed by the ghosts. She's getting grabbed through the wall. Hold on. You can't even see the fucking ghost. Hold on, let me go through the door. That's not what I meant to do. I wanted to switch to this. Because we almost died there. Alright, we gotta get off this fucking tiny slip. Because this is such a shitty place for us to avoid grabs. If I can get them to appear from this side. Alright, one in the back, one right here. Should be a good spot. I think we got both of them. Nope, one of them teleported away. But this one's down. Nope, nope, stop. Stop opening the door. Weirdly, that seems to freeze time when you do that. Okay. I can't absorb her because I'm too friggin' close. Really? Not only did that not interrupt her, but she also hit me. I was about to say, when they do that attack, it's the best one because it's the easiest to counter. And then she fucking hit me with it. Get out of here. How many times do I gotta teach you this lesson, old lady? Well, I suppose they weren't old when they were interred. Okay, let's get out of here. I like that she looks over at us like, yeah, you want to deal with this? Okay, so we got 2 box guys. Are they just going to start throwing, like, everything at me? Oh, that's not a box guy. That's Kazuya. Living out his eternal torment as a ghost. A crunchy ghost. Hold on. I'll get you. I wonder if I'm getting, like, bonus points for having her in the shot. But yeah, it seems like they're just gonna keep throwing fucking ghosts at me in every room here. That's how you can tell it's the real endgame, is the sheer number of ghosts. Okay, so we just go through this door and then straight ahead. Should be simple. If we're lucky, it won't make me walk all the way back to the cable car, and it will just skip once we get outside of the shrine. It does not seem to be doing that. Alright. I'm pretty sure we already checked the sides, so we can just go. Oh yeah, it just says 2 Kurosawa's Antiques, so we'll skip the rest of the mountain. I'm glad it doesn't make you backtrack so far in every chapter. That's such a weird way for 2 people to sleep together. I don't know, it just seems really weird to, like, face to face, that close together, share a bed. Where you're just, like, breathing in each other's faces. Miyu finally found Miku on Mount Hikami, where she had entered into a ghost marriage at the House of Joining. Miku explained her desperate wish to be reunited with her beloved, pleading for Miyu's forgiveness. Miyu led her mother away from the mountain and back to the antique shop. Miyu and Miku lay side by side and quickly fell into a deep sleep. Alright, I don't know how I keep getting S rankings on these later missions. Maybe it's just because I'm not using a lot of items? Because I'm still using a lot of healing. Okay, now Yuri has to go find Hisoka, who has been missing for almost the entire game. Where we're finally like, okay, we found everybody else who has been recently missing, so now I guess we should go find our mentor. We know she made it to the Twilight Peak, and then maybe she went through the Tori Gateway. Rescued by Miyu, Yuri decides to continue chasing after Hisoka. Across the mists of the Lake of the Departed stands a massive torii, leading to the shrine on the water. So I guess torii actually are always constructed to lead up to a shrine. So they're not just like randomly placed. There always has to be a shrine somewhere around that they're pointing you towards. And apparently the reason that they're always red, why there's so much red in kind of Japanese, you know, traditional kind of spiritual stuff, is that red is a color believed to ward off, you know, evil and malevolent spirits. A color of purity kind of thing. Which is why there seems to be a lot of red integrated into the designs in this game as well for various shrines and characters. To the other side, Yuri Kozukata. We appear to be in a boat, so I wonder if we're going to have to take a boat across the lake. Or are we going to have to take the boat from the Shrine of Ephemeral across the lake? I thought that just went to like an underground water pathway. Yuri ponders what she saw at the Lake of the Departed, Hisoka's shadow vanishing into a thick veil of mist. She recalls the tall torii gate rising from the lake, marking the entrance to the shrine on the water. Could Hisoka be in that shrine? Yuri knows she must find a way across. She goes to investigate the Shrine of the Ephemeral. So I guess this is what I assumed the last chapter would be with Miyu. Is the long-ass chapter where we have to go into the Shrine of Ephemeral and get all the keys. So we're going to probably be doing a lot of backtracking across that shrine. Hisoka went to the lake on top of Mount Hikami, of that I'm certain. A large torii gate is visible from the lakeside. There must be something out there. If Hisoka is out there, there might be some clues in her room as to why she went. Alright, we haven't completely cleaned out her room yet. Gotta find some more lore in there. And I guess now Miyu doesn't have the camera.
me.
I don't even know who that was. His all-black outfit with black hair. An old text about the shrine on the water that was left on a bookshelf. Oral tradition tells us of the shrine on the water. It is said to be the source of life and home to the sun god. People summoned by the cry of the mountain are said to pass through the shrine on their way to the gods. There are claims of people offering up their thoughts and their souls to release them from their suffering. The shrine appears in several folk tales, but unfortunately no trace of the building itself has ever been found. The question is, where is this shrine located? Could it lie on top of a literal body of water, as the name suggests? The Lake of the Departed on the summit is always covered in mist. The silhouette of a torii gate can be seen when the sun sets. If that is the shrine on the water, it is likely that only certain individuals, those granted special permission, were allowed to approach it via boat. The rest were sunk. A notebook that has fallen next to the bed. Is this Hisoka's journal? Everyone has secrets. Secrets they can never tell anyone. Secrets that cannot be shared. When people go missing, they take those secrets with them. Maybe it's the weight of those secrets that drives them to disappear. They must want to escape the heavy burden. Someday, Yuri may learn of my secrets, my scars. But then we might finally be able to open up to each other. Maybe I'll be able to face this head on and make a fresh start. Or maybe I'll go missing. I don't feel like we really found any leads in here. God, every time you stop and it's just like, okay, activate jiggle. It's so dumb. I don't think we found anything useful there, though. And it just says head to the Shrine of the Ephemeral, so I guess that was good enough. Maybe the girl in the mirror was actually one of the secrets that she was talking about. And we'll find out who that is when we actually go up there. Oh. Hey, Miyu.
If you leave, you won't be coming back.
Wow, rude.
You're still not sure, are you? You're wondering if you should go or if you should stay.
That's it? That's all you had to say? She doesn't even have the option to talk to her. Alright, skipped all the way here. Hisoka is in the shrine on the water on the other side of the lake. There is a boat at the Shrine of the Ephemeral. I can use it to get across. I was gonna say, have we been here as Yuri? But yeah, that's when we found Miyu. In fact, we haven't been here as anyone else. Alright, shrine. The Shrine of the Ephemeral. There's a boat here. I saw a small boat here when I found Miyu. That Shrine Maiden was in it. It must be the boat they used to reach the other side. I mean, the boat didn't require any keys to get to it. Can you imagine if there actually is no reason to use those keys? There is no keys. They're just there to bother you, and they don't actually ever serve a purpose. Type 90. Probably start using that if we're getting close to the end of the game. Okay, that's the bell. So one of these doors was blocked last time. I think it was this one. But they both lead to the same place? It would just be like such a fake out if none of the stuff here matters. I'm getting pretty sick of these guys. They're just one of the slowest enemies to deal with. Like, we just have to stand around until they're in a good spot to hit them, because they almost never come at me. And when they do come at me, it's usually in an attack I can't avoid. Also, I assume they'll still res each other like they did before. That was a waste of a film. I almost had it that time. He was far enough away that I could hit him. Good. Got him with the crush. The ancient rituals performed on Mount Hikami continue to this day. If Hisoka is in the shrine on the water, it means she's become a pillar. Well, at least she's putting things together. I don't know why seeing those two guys gave her an epiphany about that. It mentions the Shrine of the Ephemeral. It seems to be about why it was built. The Shrine of the Ephemeral houses 3 pillars who guard the mountain's pure water. One for the caskets, one for the forbidden flame, and one for the water. The water passes through the shrine, purified by the flame. To proceed, one must receive permission from 2 maidens. With the 2 keys, receive the blessing of the maidens on the water. Well, I guess we are going to need the keys after all to find those maidens. And a mirror stone. So I think when I was fighting that one maiden, and, you know, I was like, I don't understand why she doesn't insta-kill you the first time she touches you. I think she was, and I just had a mirror stone, so it was rezzing me each time, and then I was getting hit a second time and dying. So I think before we go looking around too much, we should go to the boat, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be like a take a photo, get some locations thing going on. I suppose Yuri doesn't have any special ability of her own. You know, she doesn't have the rapid shot, she doesn't have the slowdown, she just has, I guess, access to all the lenses. Speaking of which, how's our upgrade points doing? We have... Oh, we only have 100,000, so we're not going to be upgrading anything else, but we should probably upgrade our output next, since that's raw damage. And let's see, where's this boat? Just need to go straight into here. Actually, I guess we can't go straight. Gotta go through here, go around. through the casket room. Wait, is there a body in there? Something shaped like a person lies inside the casket. Considering all we've seen, it's probably a person. Alright, and then from here we just hang out left. There's the lady. There's something in the boat. Water Design Journal 4. It's a white book with a water design. This must have belonged to that bride. I have chosen to be the Great Pillar. This is such an honor. A girl from a tiny village becoming the Great Pillar. The other maidens wept. They wouldn't stop crying, so I had to console them. I will be the Great Pillar. They gave me the name Kurosawa. From now on, I shall be called Osei Kurosawa. So Kurosawa is, of course, Hisoka's last name, so presumably that's her sister or mother or something. Camellia Plate Key. See, this one I'm actually grateful that it tells you, but like most of the time we don't need this. A gate stands in the water on the far side. The shrine on the water must be the other side of that gate. The key to that gate must be somewhere in this building. So yeah, it seems that that bride on the water is, of course, the Maiden of Black Water herself. Okay, I don't think I could have even got that one. That was the Maiden of Black Water, who was herself related to Kurosawa. Hisoka. I don't know. I combined both her names into Kurosawa. Hisoka Kurosawa. Which is presumably why she is not dead yet. I know she was going up the stairs, but like this is where the door is. Okay, door is now open. I mean, that was a lot more direct than I thought for getting one of the keys. So does this lead somewhere we've already been? No, this is just a similar weird passageway. Shadow in the lattice. Wait, did he just reappear? I thought I saw him behind me again. Sometimes the camera just gets stuck and you have to like aggressively rotate it back to a functional position. Okay, what's going on here? That must be one of the pillars. Something is hanging there. It looks like a person. Does it? We haven't seen guy with a torch for a while. Not the priesty ones, but the cut out everybody's eye guy. A lily flower is engraved on the key. Wow, that was even more abrupt. It's throwing keys at me now. Alright, so what's going on with this pillar? I guess I have to drop it first? Maybe that's why we needed to go upstairs. Okay, I think we've seen through this window before. This was where we had to get one of the keys, I think. Hopefully this is a shortcut. Okay. Don't know if we've been over here yet. Maiden staring at water. I think we went over here because we've been across this bridge, right? Yes. So there's the water door up there. This door, which I think was sealed by a powerful force before, so we just need to go upstairs, I think. Hisoka's on the other side. I mean, not like literally on the other side, but over there somewhere. Yuri seems very chatty in this chapter compared to most of them. She has a lot of observations. Maybe they felt like people were getting confused. Maiden beckoning inside. They're like, oh, you know, playtesters were getting confused, so we had to add all this dialogue so you know where to go in this shrine and why. In case you've lost track of the intricate story. I don't know, the story in this is not very complex. Not really hard to follow, aside from remembering the names of all the characters. I was pretty sure I could kill him in one combo there. Let's see if I can finish him off with a blast. Nope, he hit me right as I went to do it. Really? He had like 1 second of immunity there in between his attacks. God damn it, I missed it. He dissolved too quickly. So we haven't been back here before. But maybe this won't actually be a very long chapter, considering how quickly they're throwing keys at me. There's not a lot of mystery here about where to find them. Alright. Strange shrine of a bowed maiden. I want to do a shot with Yuri. I feel like this is strange. I really hate that there's no zoom out. That's the one that's really killing me. Because then you're entirely limited by the walls of an area. Okay, what's even here? I think I need to take a... Wow. As soon as I pulled out the camera, she jumped me. She was waiting in ambush. Alright, this is a very small room. We're gonna hit her with maximum murder. There we go. Exploded her as she tried to do her spell. Now, like I was saying, there's a photo here. Not gonna use my good film, though. Oh, had it for a second. A box appeared at the foot of the statue. It contains a plate key and a notebook. Cherry blossoms are engraved on the key. Okay, now we have 3 keys. It's a white book with the water design. Through training, shrine maidens approach death. The closer they get, the more they lose themselves. But the maiden must keep strong. By getting closer to death, it is possible to know everything. This is how we are able to glance people's thoughts. We leave behind powerful echoes of ourself, and as long as these echoes remain, a soul cannot move on. A shrine maiden must help the soul pass to the netherworld. They must take on those final thoughts, resonate with them, and continue to embrace them. This is the Shrine Maiden's true role. Okay. Okay, I kind of feel like we already knew that they're there to facilitate souls to the netherworld. Though they did make it sound earlier that like they're more memory repositories than actually helping the souls move on. Oh, hi again. Now she's a float maiden. And you can see red rope and red inner lining on her dress. She seems like she's just kind of vibing. She popped out of the water, and now she's just floating here. Can you do something? Thought maybe if I hit her, she might act in a hostile way. Oh, there we go. She's in the floor now. She seems to be functional. Nope. Got away too quickly. I was gonna say, though, like, imagine she's the one non-hostile ghost that's marked as hostile, and she just chills there as you murder her. Well, murder is perhaps too strong a word for someone who is already dead and also cannot actually be destroyed in their current state. They just keep coming back. Okay, now where the hell are we going? We need to find another locked door. I think the rest of them are all upstairs. We need to find a locked door, and we need to find where that rope is so we can cut it and drop down that body. But then there's also, like, the shrine that needs something inserted into it. I don't think we have much of a trace to follow. Okay, so there's a key down the hall. Or a locked door. Hopefully we'll get some more clue ghosts hanging around. The lily, which means we still have the cherry blossom. Empty boxes. Well, okay. Some of them are empty, some of them are occupied. Something is barely visible beneath the surface of the dark water in this box. It looks almost like a person. That just seems like such a weird thing to say after everything we've seen. Talismans hang from the box filled with dark water. It looks like there's something in there. Like, we know that these are all people in here. An old text was left on the darkened floor. Those without the power shall not be placed in reliquaries. If one who is weak is placed inside, they will not survive the pain of the black water and enter the netherworld. Those tainted souls shall not be given a proper death. I mean, it seems like that happened to all the ones that were in the boxes as well. When whatever made all of this go wrong happened. Which seems to just be the Great Pillar not finding her own ghost husband. And I guess without her, all the rest of them probably got corrupted. Been a while since a ghost hand has come at us. But I'm very much on the defensive about that. Okay, there's an item, but I think it's in the next room. Well, there's the rope. I hate that you have to back up to pick shit up so that she can do the long reach. Okay, where is this thing? I was looking away from it. It still gave me the prompt. You got the Zero lens. A lens that deals more damage to targets the lower your health is. That's never really a great tool in any game, one that relies on you to be low health, but I guess it is meant to be just an arbitrary risk-reward mechanic. Okay, can we cut this? There's something shiny on the corpse, or whatever it is that's hanging inside the well. I may be able to get it down. Okay, we loosen the rope. So we know where that goes. In fact, I think we got the key to this room from down there. And we got the cherry key from the hidden statue. Maybe that's an extra one that we don't need? Or maybe that is one of the two maidens that we're supposed to get a key from. I was going to say that it told us we need 2 keys from 2 maidens before we can pass through. So maybe those are the specific 2 keys, and the other 2 are just for doors. I think we'll go down there, we'll get that key from the room we were in before, and then maybe that's a good place to stop. Assuming that it checkpoints there. Like, weirdly, this episode, at the start, it checkpointed before we opened the casket with her mother in it, not after. Which seems like a weird spot. But that was a pretty easy one, because, you know, I can just skip the cutscene and voila, we're back in the same spot. Boy, I hope I'm going the right way. Okay, this is where we just came from, so it has to be the right way. Or a right way. So not as much backtracking as I was expecting, but still a bit, because, I mean, we literally had to go to this room, then go above it, then come back. I don't know what these slowdowns are. I don't think it's coming from the game, though. I think it's just my computer. It's been doing that in a couple games. Probably needs to restart. Because that's the kind of thing that happens when you never turn off your computer, ever. But, like, I don't know, my computer is always doing something, even if I'm not sitting at it. You know, it's always like there's downloads running, or uploads, or a render. Like, I don't have downtime on my computer, even when I'm not using it directly. Why I hate that Windows bullshit where it's like, set your inactive hours or your active hours, and I'm like, all of the hours are my active hours windows. You're not allowed to update unless I say so. It kind of baffles me that there's still no good way to disable Windows 10 updates. And I mean, now we're moving on to a Windows 11, and there still isn't a good way to disable Windows updates. They really want to force that shit on you. For security purposes, of course. It's a large key. The engravings remind me of the black boxes. Okay, well, you know where that goes. Yep. Map is going to remind us that, hey, remember that box over there? Okay, there's got to be a faster way to get there, because that place has like 3 staircases in it. So I'm gonna go back this way. Also don't know if we got a save there. I wasn't really looking. You know what? I know how to get back here. We didn't, like, really do any side stuff, so I think it should be pretty easy to get back to where we were if it doesn't checkpoint there. Though I would hope it checkpoints every time you get a key item. So, thank you for joining me for some more Fatal Frame, Maiden of Black Water. Pretty sure we're closing in on the end now. Probably get there before 20 episodes. So, until next time, you folks all take care.